San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in wondering what on earth is going on here as they sit in last place at 0-7.
And it's really difficult to report to work every day with that type of a losing streak looming over you. How do you break out of it? And you're looking at each other to try and figure it out.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it, Colin Kaepernick.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On play action, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Cooper Kupp, 76 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your teeth.
And right away, he lost the football. And can you believe this? It's recovered in the end zone by the defense. So after all that, it's not a touchdown, it's a turnover, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Rams take over first and 10. At their own 32.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, it's Singletary. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And finding the tight end Hooper. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season.
9 yards. It's second down.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. So how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10 clear on the other side of the field. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 18-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. 2 and a throw again.
2 yards.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. These two teams all tied after 1. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 yards, first down Niners.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Kirk. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Open man is Kirk, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 28.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up...
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. You got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. That catch good for only a couple. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, it's Kaepernick. It's caught inside the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 11.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marvin Jones, as the first half is winding down, and the 49ers have retaken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Demir Bird returning it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Rams to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught at the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
2nd and 10.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Singletary again. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a run with Singletary. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, that'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. It got his man complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Holding offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
He's going to go up top again. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 4 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
37 yards.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Sullivan there. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Now Kaepernick again. That'll be caught by Cup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
49er.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
A quick pass to Cup. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
49er. 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11. They will run with Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Kaepernick now to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4.
The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian Kirk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
31.
Well, they got the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Complete.
Julio Jones.
Touchdown.
46 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one?
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Tua now on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Number 8.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. The win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Niners, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.